Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Cherry Cheeks and today we're going to be doing something a little bit different as I just came back from my first ever headlining gig from Saskatoon International Burlesque Festival. When I'm at the airport, I usually like to have a few hours between layovers or to arrive just so I can catch up on some behind the scenes stuff. This time I decided to work on one of my newest videos coming up shortly for BurlyCon. It was a beautiful morning and it was really nice to not be too early and just get to kind of ease into the day. But I was a little bit disappointed, not gonna lie, that there was clouds everywhere. It was beautiful. I love clouds. It's like something I want to sleep in, a nice little bed, but you can't see the scenery that way. When I landed in Calgary for my layover, I had food because I was starving, and look who I found! I got to meet my wonderful friend from Victoria, Hazel Nuess, who we both were performing in the festival together. You can tell you're starting to get into Saskatchewan when there was a lot of farmland and a lot of valleys and flatlands, or plains I guess. But it was really nice to finally have that feeling of, I'm here and I'm ready to be in Saskatoon. And it was lovely to be picked up at the airport by one of the local performers who gave us a little bit of a detour to Saskatoon and what's going on and where our place is going to be. I quickly learned that Saskatoon was the city of bridges, and oh goodness me, do I believe it, because there were so many bridges on this beautiful river and I was very, very excited. And while I was there, they put us up in a hotel called the Alt Hotel, which has been around for only about 2 years now, and it was so beautiful, let me tell you. They had a lovely shower with 2 heads, and even a view where I got to see a little bit of city. I get to people watch if I want. I had a little bit of a view of the river that was only a block away that I could walk down to if I wanted. And with every festival, usually there is a swag bag. We got to pick up our swag bags on the day we arrived at the meet and greet party, so this one was super cute. It included a cookbook that was made by some of the local performers, some photos, some nylon, some jewelry, and some other like personal items which were awesome. And shortly after we were settled, Hazel and I went to this phenomenal show at the local gay bar called Pink with our fabulous friend that we have, Laura Order, and there's Maxim Noise as well. I am so jealous of this gay bar. I wish our local one was this cool because like it's just pink and it has smoke and it has just so many cool things about it. I learned they have a really big Indigenous queer community, so I got some of that local, beautiful, beautiful queer vibes on my first night. The next morning, with electrolytes in hand, I was ready to get started for my first day of the festival. Ensure that my suitcase my show suitcase has the correct act stuff in it. I got to leave anything else I didn't need behind. Right over there is this really pretty lake, river, water that I really hope to get to walk along and explore this week and at some point. And you can also see, look at this, you can see people wearing their orange shorts today, September 30th on National Orange Short Day, which is now nationally known as Truth and Reconciliation Day. Orange shorts are just step 1. They're the bare minimum to show solidarity, bring recognition to our residential school history, but there is definitely more to do. And as always, any burlesque performer, you always have updates to do. I was debuting an act on the Friday night, so of course I was finishing off some last minute beading and rhinestoning, as you can see here. I definitely leave things to the last minute. And everyone loves to see themselves on a poster. For anyone who's never done a tech one, if you have a theater or somewhere with really cool lighting to bring on stage something that's a main piece of your costume, so then the technicians can really kind of match colors, see what it's gonna look like on stage, especially again in festivals and theater shows. With this act, I had this beautiful feather-fingered fan prop, which was created quite a few years ago by the fabulous Midnight Martini, who has a tutorial that she has released during the pandemic. So I highly recommend you check that out if you're interested. With a quick bite to eat for pizza and food, was on to the show. I had my own minutes to myself in the change room before the other headliners, Egypt Black Nile and James Pasty, had to come in for their act for the second half. So here you can see me getting ready. I am somebody who makes a lot of faces at myself in the mirror, and that is how I like to get ready. And it was just so lovely to connect with so many wonderful people on night one, and really getting to debut the Sea Cucumber act that I have was just, oh my gosh, so phenomenal. It was everything. It was definitely probably the best debut I've had in a long time, which is really important when you're the headliner of a festival. Another really highlight for me was I got to meet the Shelazan LaRue in addition to Egypt Black Nile, and also reconnect with James and the Giant Pasty, and also meet Constance Craving. After the show was the after party that was at one of the newer local hubs, which was super fun and cute, nice and casual. The next day I was getting ready for my workshop. I got to teach Stage It Up, and that was so much fun. I love teaching, so I was so happy to have people join us and get to play a little bit. And it was basically the exact same thing as day one. Another tech rehearsal, the show, another after party, and we had a little bit of fun because, again, our wonderful friends that we have in Saskatoon brought us out for the neon Saturday night party, so we had fun there, and followed that we went for more food. Poutine, which is open till 4 in the morning. You can tell I just ate so much food on this trip, and every single piece of food I had was so delicious. I like food. For anyone who wants to get on my good side, let's go out to brunch. It will be a good time. Finally, on the last day, I just got to chill and relax, get a little bit of work done before heading back home. Oh my goodness, it was so much nicer to have no clouds, get to see some of the real scenery. There was a lot of reflections and a lot of things I am so grateful for this weekend. It was a real honor to have my first ever headlining gig. I did not expect to have that come out this year since the pandemic. Getting to travel, especially with the day that it was, with Orange Short Day that weekend, I had some mixed feelings because of celebrating and being very excited, but also being like really having things on my mind. And I got to bring one of my acts, Nature's Demise, which is about pollution and reclamation, and so I really am so happy that I was able to bring that act particularly to the stage this weekend, and I really am excited to see what comes of this. This is just step one, and every time when we come home, as soon as I see those mountains or that ocean, I'm just so excited to be back and home and resting, and I have so much inspiration from this weekend and from the last few weeks. I really am excited to see what's next, and I just want to say a huge thank you to the Saskatoon International Burlesque Festival and to Cherry Popper and all of those staff and volunteers. You are all fantastic, and honestly, this is going to be a memory that I'm going to hold dear for a very long time, if not the rest of my life. And thank you to all my co-headliners, Egypt Black Nile and James and the Giant Pasty and Constance Craving. It was so wonderful to connect with you and to connect with all the other performers this weekend, and I just cannot wait until we get to see each other again in the future. And I will see you again in our next video. Bye!